Here's the rundown of what's going on in our country right now. And I want to talk about the three major battles that Trump is facing and is likely to lose. And the first one is against China, the trade war with China. He was not expecting them to fight on the way they are. He expected them to fold and back down and just agree to his demands. And they have done the exact opposite, and it's going to hurt this country deeply. We have not even began to feel the real effects of this yet. We will feel it in the next few months and into the fall. If it does not stop, it's just going to get really, really painful. Then there's this fight with Harvard. He had already done it with other universities and got them to cave and their DEI policies, restrict masking protests at campuses. Because of this, he thought Harvard would just fold and cave like everyone else had, and they held strong and gave him a big middle finger. And then it's turned into this complete disaster now, where he's now blaming the university for not being proactive in calling him and his attorneys when they received his demand letter, because his demand letter, he's saying now, was so ridiculous and sent prematurely that they should have known better. Like, how ridiculous is that? He has no idea how to lead. He has no idea how he's going to get out of these without looking like a complete baffling fool. The next is the Supreme Court. He thought he had the Supreme Court in his pocket. He thought that was completely in the bag, and now he's learning that they are not, and that they are standing by their principles and taking their oath seriously. At least all except maybe two are. So keep an eye on Amy Coney Barrett. She's been voting with the liberals fairly often. That's important. The Supreme Court is holding up. It's literally our last line of defense against the radical actions he wants to take. And we'll see how it holds up going forward and how anything will be enforced. And Judge Boasberg has also been a great example of how the courts can stand up to this. I didn't even know they had the ability to appoint their own special counsel. So that's really important. That's an enforcement mechanism. So we'll see what happens there. But these battles are going to be very difficult for Trump. Let me know what you think about this. Comment, like, share, spread the word, and I'll see you back here for the 411.